Hello there, I am Dr. C.N. Okolubo. You're welcome to my YouTube channel where we'll be solving problems relating to business mathematics, business statistics, analysis for business decision, as well as other related topics. I want to encourage you as you go through these videos with me, you have your paper, your pen, and your calculator to solve these problems with me. Also, please do like, share, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications for upcoming videos that we'll be uploading. Thank you. Hello there, wherever you are, you're welcome to my channel and welcome to this lecture that we're about to have. We are continuing our discussion on mode of group data. Today we are going to look at yet another example of calculating or determining the mode of group data. Let's look at what we have on our workboard. As you can see, we have example 2 of the mode of group data. What we need to determine is to determine the class with the highest frequency. That's what we need here. And as you can look at this, which class has the highest frequency? Thank you, you're following. So the class with the highest frequency is this class, which is 45 to 54. So what we need to deal with this question is to identify the frequency of the highest, with the modal, the class with the modal, the frequency of the modal class, and the frequency of the class before the modal class, and then the frequency of the class after the modal class. So let's write a formula here. In this example today, we're going to look at the alternative formula for determining mode for group data. And the formula is given as the lower class boundary of the modal class plus open the brace, and then we have the frequency of the modal class minus the frequency of the class before the modal class divided by 2 times the frequency of the modal class minus frequency of the class before the modal class minus frequency of the class after the modal class. This is what we have. So we close the brace and we say multiply by the class size. What we'll now do is to plug in these values here. Now the modal class we have identified is this class of 45 to 54. So the lower class boundary of this class will be 45 minus 0.5, and that gives us 44.5. So this will be 44.5 plus, we open a brace, so that the frequency of the modal class, as you can see, is 12. We have 12 here, minus frequency of the class before the modal class, that is 6, minus 6, divided by 2 of the frequency of the modal class, is 12, minus frequency of the class before the modal class, we know that is 6, and frequency of the class after the modal class, this is this, we have it as 10. So 10 comes here, it becomes 10. Close the brace, multiply by the class size. The class size in this case is what? The class size is 10. The class size is 10. So 15 to 24 is 10. You count all the elements in the class interval, that gives you the class size. So the class size in this example is 10. Let's continue with the solution. We have 44.5 plus 12 minus 6 is 6, divided by 2 times 12 is 24, minus 6 minus 10. Close the brackets and we have times 10. This becomes 44.5 plus 6 over 24 minus 6 minus 10. Minus 6 minus 10 gives us minus 16. So 24 minus 16 will give us 8. This becomes times 10. We'll continue with the solution. 44.5 plus 6 divided by 8 will give us 0.75 times 10. So let's deal with this. 0.75 times 10, this will give us 7.5. So 44.5 plus 7.5, what would that give us? Use your calculator. That should give us 52. 52 is the answer. So the mode of this distribution is 52. As you can see, the answer here is 52. I want you on your own try out the other formula and see whether you will get the answer of 52. Remember the other formula? Instead of using 2 of the frequency of the modal class minus frequency of the modal before the modal class and the one after the modal class, what you do is to have the frequency of the modal class. So here, all you just do is to have frequency of the modal class minus frequency of the class before the modal class plus frequency of the modal class minus frequency of the class after the modal class. That's what you do. So try out this formula here with other elements remaining the same and see whether you get 52. And I want to hear you answer in the comment section of this video. Thank you very much for joining me. See you next time. God bless you.